Hardlines, the weekly newsletter for the retail home improvement industry. And a lot of big news has happened in the last couple of weeks. We've had Rona's results for the third quarter come through, and they are down, but certainly not down as much as their neighbors in the U.S., Home Depot and Lowe's. And those two companies facing a terrible, terrible economic downturn, which is now officially a recession in the U.S., have seen their numbers plummet, and it's got the whole industry in a tizzy. Although no surprises. Let's face it, these companies rely on the spending dollars of consumers in the U.S., and those dollars have dried up as the equity in their homes have dried up. And when we see Lowe's same-store sales down by almost 6% and Home Depot's by more than 8%, very telling indicators of what's in store for the U.S. retailers. In Canada, however, we believe that the situation is not nearly as dire. However, we are all going into a tough year in 2009. In contrast to its U.S. rivals, Rona's sales were actually up by 2.3%, although its profits were down by a hefty 10%. We attribute that downturn in profits to growing pains as they continue to assimilate other businesses that they've acquired, as they try and get their inventory systems and their channel management online. And we do believe, however, that their results are very much a bellwether of the Canadian economy and the Canadian retail business, and fully expect that companies like Home Hardware and even groups like BMR, which are doing very well in smaller communities in the country, will do at least as well as Rona, and perhaps even better as they rely less and less on a big box urban format and more on a small regional format that is typically more immune to the ups and downs of the economy, and manage to weather the storm better in their local markets. Are we done, Brady?
Oh yeah, it's all done. Yeah.
Okay, it was.
Yeah. It was a nice go, right?
It was a nice go. Yeah, it was a nice go. Yeah.